Put your phone down. Look at me. You have one thing to do. Just one. It's been sitting there for days, weeks, and yet you don't do it. Why does your brain prefer anything but that? In this video, you'll understand the invisible mechanism that blocks you, and most importantly, how to switch it off now. Open loop, the first thing no one ever tells you. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's a misfired survival mechanism. Your brain isn't trying to hurt you. It's trying to protect you, but it gets it wrong. I'll show you how in 30 seconds. Pattern interrupt. Stop. Take a quick test with me. Think about that task you're avoiding. Did your chest tighten? Did you feel a small knot in your stomach? That's it. That's fear, not laziness. Let's continue. Problem: hidden fear. In 2014, researchers at the University of Louvain studied the brains of chronic procrastinators. Their discovery? The amygdala, the fear center, was larger and more reactive. For their brain, starting an important task equals danger. Danger of failing. Danger of being judged. Danger of not being good enough. So the brain says, run. And you end up watching cat videos for 2 hours. It's not laziness. It's clumsy self-protection. But wait, that's not the worst. The worst is that you lie to yourself. You say, I work better under pressure. False. A University of Chicago study followed students for a semester. Those who procrastinated had more stress, more health problems, and lower grades. Pressure doesn't make you more creative. It just makes you more anxious. And here's where it gets interesting. Because your brain does something incredible. It magnifies the difficulty. Revelation. Cognitive distortion. Your brain is a great actor. It takes a simple task and turns it into an impossible mountain. Why? Because it anticipates pain. Harvard studies showed that anticipating a task is often more painful than the task itself. Your brain amplifies the perceived effort to discourage you. It's an ancient mechanism. It was useful when avoiding creditors. Today, it stops you from sending an email. This detail changes everything. The pain is mostly in your head. Once you start, it disappears. But your brain doesn't tell you that. It tells you it's too hard. Do it later. So how do you trick your own brain? Solution: the first step method. Neuroscience call it context change. You don't change your brain by talking to it. You change it by acting. To act. Make the first step ridiculously easy. Action number 1. Reduce friction. Dr. Piers Steel, a motivation researcher, calls it reducing friction. Want to write a book? Forget the book. Sit down with a pen and write one sentence. Just one. Want to exercise? Don't think about the gym. Just put on your sneakers. Action number 2. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Creates momentum. Momentum is stronger than motivation. Action number 3. Set a date, not a goal. I'll write my book equals vague. I'll write for 15 minutes tomorrow at 9 a.m. equals concrete. Your brain loves specific instructions. Now, imagine what happens when you apply this transformation. You start the task you dreaded. Actually, it wasn't that hard. You finish it, and you feel that subtle satisfaction. Not euphoria, just calm, relief from having moved forward. A University of California study showed that completing a task releases dopamine. Dopamine is the fuel of action. The more you act, the more you want to act. That's the virtuous circle. And it all starts with one tiny step. Addictive ending plus CTA today. You learned that procrastination isn't a flaw. It's a miscalibrated protection mechanism. Your brain exaggerates difficulty to protect you. But you are stronger than your primitive brain. Tonight, pick one task you've been putting off. Apply the 2-minute rule. Just 2 minutes. if you ignore this. Tomorrow will be like today. But if you apply just one thing, your relationship with action will never be the same. Tomorrow morning, come back and tell me in the comments what changed. I read every comment. If this video helped you, like it. It tells me I'm on the right track. Subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. Tomorrow, we'll talk about something that sometimes paralyzes us even more than procrastination: the gaze of others. Why we think about it all the time, and how to free ourselves from it. Until then, take that first step.
When we